Hey crafty friends. Well, it seems like forever since I've set up my desk and made a card. I'm going to do something a tiny little bit different today. I had prepared it already. I've done these on my Cricut machine. I've done a few different style ones. It's my mum's birthday and I'm going to be uploading this video on her birthday. So that's okay. I can do it all now and tell you everything. So I cut these on my Cricut and I have scored them with the words. They're going to be like a word card. So these two say mum, I've done a dad, and I've done a nan. I just wanted to do a few different ones. And I have got the letters here that I haven't took off yet. So I think I prefer this more bubbly style one, if you can see that. That's going to be for this one. And I've done some mum and some nan and her dad. So I didn't think you'd appreciate me scoring them and cutting them all and sorting them all out. So I just got them done ahead of time. I've got those so I can construct them along with you. So if you are making anything or doing anything alongside, please do let me know. Let's start with, well, let's do a mum and nan. So let's put these to one side a second and let's do these. So we need, oh, finally they're both the same colour. So I'm going to peel this off. Oh, that one popped right out. Let's do it this way. So there's my nan. Oh, turn around. And this, oh no, they are different colours. This one's pink. It's the other mum that's the same colour. Oh, here we go. So you don't really need to score it on the card, but I think it helps to so that you can place it just right. I don't think I'm too bad at placing them, but with the score line, with the score line, you can make sure it's perfect. Where does that go? Hold on, sorry. That way? That way. Oh, I could have done it here, couldn't I? So they're going to just kind of go on like so and then fold it. So they're going to be a little bit skinny, but they're different, you know. Like, I love something that's different and something that you can't just walk into a shop and get, and I haven't seen that in a shop. So, you know, that's my thing. That's what I like. So let's get some glue, get my tweezers, and we'll get these glued down. They actually come together quite quickly, and as I say, the Cricut done these. I didn't use my die cut machine like I would normally. I'm going to put a decent amount of glue on these because, you know, you don't want them to come off. So yeah, I did a craft fair, right? A craft show market. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. So I have some other stuff that is not card making. I have promised it. That will be coming up as soon as I can get the videos sorted. And my poorly feet are still no better. I'm going to see a specialist at the hospital next week, and hopefully he will give me some answers, some good news, and some ways to make it better. Because there is nothing worse than not being able to use my feet, but at least I can use my hands. So, I mean, it's the lesser of two evils, because this, like sitting at my craft desk and making stuff, this is what keeps me sane. And if that had been removed, then, well, so I thank my graces that, you know, I am able to still do what I enjoy. So let's get some glue on this. How are you, whoever's watching? Are you good at making anything? Glue on there. And then we line it up with the score marks and it will line up perfectly. Look at that. How easy was that? I mean, that's just... And I didn't even have to cut anything. My machine cut it all for me. I'm going to let that stick while I stick these ones down. Oh. And we'll do the exact same thing again. Oh. I really love this, like, turquoisey green, blue colour. I need to find something. Oh, go up a bit. So that's a good thing about the score lines is that it may look like it's on centre, but you can get it absolutely perfect. But there is no such thing as perfect. And that helps as well. Make sure you're not sticking it on backwards. A homemade card is unique. Literally not one would be identical. You will always find something different in them. And I just love that. I just want to make sure that top stays stuck. So again, line up. You can fast forward me through this bit if I'm taking too long. My apologies. Oh, and I really love this font as well. I can't tell you what it's called, sorry, off the top of my head. It was on Cricut Access. I do pay for Cricut Access because I just think you get so much more variety with fonts and things like shapes and whatnot. And so I do think it is worth being able to do that. So last one. Oh. There we go. No. Right, let's let that one dry and we'll grab this. Now I could have scored this on my machine as well, but I've always done it this way. I don't know why. So I just line up that one. Hold on a second. Let's... So we make sure that we're on the right one. There we go. So we'll line that up there with 7. And that one's lined up there with 7. And we will just go all the way down. So now it's got the fold line. And then boom, boom, boom. I mean, you could just fold it as well, I suppose, but I am not that brave to do that. So I'll just do it this way. Oh, where's my other one gone? Oh, it's there. Sorry. I prefer this one. This one's, well, it's called a Teflon bone folder. But whatever it is, I prefer that one. And look, I mean, it's skinny, but it's just, I really, really like it. I mean, you could probably do the letters a bit close together, but it's unique, it's different, and, you know, it's personalised. It's for my mum for her birthday. Happy birthday, Mum. And let's do this one. So we do the same thing so that I know that I'm in the right place. So we'll go to 7 there. Line that up with 7 there. Oh, see, one there, look. Well, hopefully that's going to be okay. And make sure that they join at the bottoms, which they are doing. And press. Isn't that cute? And how quick and easy was that? I mean, yeah, they're small. They're, you know, you don't even have to do white at the back. You could do, literally, you could do a black one with a light colour or red. Or literally, well, whatever you want. So yeah, that's literally pretty much it. And then the other one is this one's a bit of a different font, and I couldn't decide what mum font I wanted, so I'm just going to do both. And then I'm doing a dad one because I thought these might be a good thing that I could put. Oops, sorry, on my stall one day. I have a stall now. So So I'm not just selling cards. I don't just make cards. I seem to just film me making cards. But I do, I like to make things that, as I've said before, have a meaning to someone and they're personal to them and something that they, you know, will enjoy or they want to give to someone to show that, you know, it's a thoughtful gift. Oh, cut off. And that I get joy in that. That makes me happy. And like the same with like mugs and key rings, and like if I can personalise them so that, you know, they make you laugh or they make you happy or they bring back a memory, that's what I enjoy doing. And talking to people about things that I've made for them and seeing their happiness, it's all worthwhile. There's a little bit of something on there. Like it didn't cut quite properly, so it's just, there we go. I know I say things don't have to be perfect, but you know, doesn't mean we can't take pride. So there's the dad one. And they're just cute. They're different and they remind me of how I used to do bubble writing at school. This particular font. This one's a bit more elegant-y. So, right, let me stick these down. That way around. So, yes, our weather. Let's talk about that. What is going on with this weather? I mean, it was grey and horrible. And then, my goodness, the weather has just... Like, it was so hot. Like, it is yo-yoing like nothing... Oh, sorry, just concentrating on that. It hasn't been cold. I'm not going to say it's been cold, but it has definitely been dull. It's a bit dull today. It was raining this morning. But I went out at the weekend with my brother and my children. Because I've avoided going out because obviously I can't move around very well. And it was boiling, like so hot. But we had a good day, so I'm not complaining. And today, it's just really dreary and miserable outside. I wish, no, it could just be a bit, maybe, sorry, getting myself confused. In between, you know, I'm a mid-20s kind of girl, like anything between 23 and 27. You know, you can sit out in it, you can enjoy it, you can sunbathe, not get cold. But anything above that, I start to get a little bit too hot. I mean, we went to a place called Adventure Island. It's in Southend, which isn't far from where I live. And it was busy. It was hot. And I'm going to let that dry. It was so hot that we literally went on the Ferris wheel. Where did I just put those scissors? So that we could sit down and have a drink. And oh my goodness, let me tell you, the top of that Ferris wheel, I've lost my, oh, there I am. The top of that Ferris wheel with the breeze, like the sea breeze, oh, it was delightful. But if you were to ask me what weather I prefer, it would probably be that, like hot weather compared to dreary cold weather. Yeah. So this one's a bit more of an elegant-y look. You see what I mean? Maybe up a bit. Pretty. I mean, obviously I'm not going to give all of these to my mum. Oh, skinny one. I hate the skinny ones. And there. So if you're interested to see what my stall looked like, I have put a little short video on my TikTok channel of literally just my stall. It was my first one, so it was a bit testing the waters type thing. But I really enjoyed it. You know, I came out with a profit, which I will take. I got to meet people and talk to them and discuss the things I've made. And to see them laugh and, you know, smile, and the children, like even children enjoying the stuff on there. It was, yeah, I can't wait to do it again. So I'm definitely going to put some of these on. Maybe not this one. I mean, I'm not overly keen on this. I do prefer this one. I don't know why. Like I say, it reminds me of when I was at school. I think that's... Oh, that's the thing. But I mean, I'm doing all this in real time. And you can see just how quick these are to make. And I do have letter dies that I could do this with. And also number ones I've done before, both on my Cricut and with number dies, to make like 40 cards, 21, 16. The only thing with doing them with dies is you are limited to what you have, whereas on the Cricut you can literally do whatever word or number or expression or saying that you want. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if you'd like. Literally can be whatever you want. I mean, I suppose I could do that with the alphabet, but that'll take a lot of time. So there's the mum one. So let's let that one dry. We'll bring the scoreboard back in. And we'll do this one. Just so that I can make sure I'm in the right place. Right, you're there. You're there. Looks good. There we go. Let's do this one at the same time. Sorry, I was concentrating. And just make sure they match up on the other side a smidge before I commit completely, and that looks good to me. Yeah, I normally use Gina K glue, but I've actually used Barely Art glue today. They're both really good glues. Done. And last one. This one, there we go. No, come on. Behave now. Sorry, hold on. I've got to bring it closer to me. It's just a little bit over. I mean, it's fine. It's not going to cause an issue. It's just me making more of an issue of it. I actually think it's cut a bit wonky, which is odd. See what I mean? Like, it's just ever so slightly, and like, obviously that's not going to make a difference. And I am not going to give it another thought because, as I have said all along, it's a handmade card and nothing should be perfect. So that. So we've got Mum, Dad, Nan. My Granddad one would be massively long, wouldn't it? I'd have to figure out a way around that. Yeah, that's all of them. they're so cute. And they're different, and that's, as I say, it's all the fun in it. So now I could use a 5x7 envelope for these, because that's 6, just over 6.5. It's only not 5, and I believe they all are, because I think I made sure they were less than 7 inches. I could have made them 7 inches, to be fair, couldn't I? Made them a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to show you is, let's take this one, and I'm just going to grab something. Coffee. I'll be right back. One sec. Sorry. Right. Okay. So this is an envelope punch board. So it is from We Are Memory Keepers, I think. I'm sure it is We Are Memory Keepers. And I chose this colour. I wanted, like, because that's like a bluey chilly green. I didn't want the same colour, but I wanted to stick to the same theme. So I picked this colour out of this paper pad, which is a Sizzix paper pad. I don't know the weight of it. Oh, it is 216 GSM, 146. No, that's not right. 146 pound. That can't be right. I mean, it's decent, but it's not too heavyweight. So I've chosen that. So let's just pop that. Oh, there, a second. So what we need to do is measure our card, which is like that. So it's just under 6.5 inches wide by just under 3 inches high. So 6.5 by 3. So we look on here and we find the 3. Oh, look, right there, 3 by 6.5. So I need a 7 7/8 inch square. 7 7/8. Oh, I don't like that number. I'd rather be a quarter or a half. We can do it. So let's cut this down. So 7 7/8 is there. Cut that off. And 7 7/8 is there. That bit we can keep. I could keep that as a scrap. I might even put it on my envelope or somewhere at the end. So let's keep that to one side. So now I've got my 7 7/8 inch piece of card. Well, don't really know, card or paper. And it says that I have to do it at 2 3/4. So I have 2 3/4 here. That's right, isn't it? 3 by 6.5. 2 3/4. So 2 3/4 is there. Oh wait, where do we think that is? 2 3/4. And then the score. Where's the score line? Oh. It's like impossible to feel. There we go. Go all the way down and punch. Then we line up the score line with this. And score again. And again. Oh, I didn't punch it. Oh, Kelly. Put this one back. I start feeling the pressure because I'm doing it on camera. And then there. And punch. Then we've got a little envelope shape. So cool. I love it watching it come together. And then I'm just going to put these in this way so that it... round off the corners. So we've got our base envelope. Now that's all going to be under there, so let's just get rid of that. We are done with this, so that can go to one side for a minute. And then I'm going to use some Gina K Terrific tape, or Terrific tape. I like this because it's skinny and it's hairs. So let's fold these over. Do you know what? I was worried that that was going to happen. Look, why does it overlap? But the good news is my card would fit. The bad news is that's too big. So what we're going to have to do is do some snipping. And then you follow all the instructions the way it tells you to. And it still goes wonky. Right, so I'm just going to kind of take off there. Yeah. And that's fine. And I have got this in here, which is not going to go because it's not big enough. For goodness sake. Let's try another one. I don't know if that's going to work either, because I think it's going to be the same. Yep. Okay, so that's going to have to just stay like that. Wow, this is a palaver, isn't it? I don't know why this is all just going like wrong in every way. Let's just cut this. And then stick this piece on this side. I try and do it as close up as I can. And then let's use this just to take the top off. I'll take the whole thing off. Honestly, today just needs to leave me alone because it's all going wrong. And you know what I might even do, just for the sake of that? I'm going to chop a little bit more and put it on the just this bit, the outside bit, so that way they'll join up and they should join up just nicely. And then it'll give it a little bit of extra security. Take these ones off. It's not like I'm doing it hard. Make sure it's stuck. And then but as you can see, we're going to have to do the same to the top bit because do you know what? I seem to have this problem all the time with this, and they never seem to just cut just right. I'm going to see if I can just so it doesn't look so harsh. Just like so. And then what I will do this if I was making a custom envelope for somebody else. I would just pop on some double-sided tape and leave the backing on, so when they want to put their card in it, they'll just literally take off the backing and stick it down. And I'm going to put a smidge at the top there. And there you have it. Custom made envelope to go with your custom made size card. Not something you can buy out of a shop. Right, I have made a massive mess here. So I am going to tidy up a little bit, try and get some organisation, and then I have something else that I need to make, but that'll be a video for another day. Thank you for joining me on my hot mess that I always seem to do, and I will see you again next time. Bye.